Hello guys, hello, can you hear me? Is everything okay? Hope everyone is doing great today. Let me get everything up here. Yes. Perfect, how are you guys? Hello, welcome. Every single one, please say hi in chat so that I can personally say hello to every single one who is here now. Hello there, Akwi, how are you? Let me also post to my Instagram that we are live. There we go. We have Marlon, Norogamic, Smelma, RCS, Nikita. Awesome. Alright, let's pop on back to, or onto, not back to. We haven't been here in a while. Hey, Havayo! Hello, dude. How are you doing? Let's see, I've been having a lot of connection problems lately, so, hello. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing once again, Viper Player. That's 12 months in a row. That's insane. Thank you so much for that. Let's get some hype for Viper Player in the chat here. But yeah, it's been so long since I've been streaming. The weather has been too hot here, and Norwegian homes usually don't have any sort of air conditioning. So when it gets hot, it just is hot. That's just life. And it's just too hot to be inside. So I could play games. I just had to keep my window fully open, but I can't stream with my window fully open. But today is a little colder, and I think we should be good for a little bit of stream. We are here at Ravenholt, which is the Witcher 3 inspired build. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hello, the Great Beer and Kozuku. Hey, Frank! You love the beard? Yeah, it's getting there now. I've been growing it for quite a while now. Doesn't seem like much, but it's actually getting there. And Frimnor is here. Hello. So yeah, I've been adding some more stuff to Ravenholt. If you didn't see the video yesterday, it was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday I made the first video of this project, which is kind of everything from this tower and out. And yeah, it's looking cool. Man, I'm digging this. It's so like aesthetic. I don't know, like it's so compact with vibes. I'm really liking it so far. So much stuff happening, so many like smaller things to make it come alive, and yeah, it's all just really cool. So hope everyone is doing great. Hope everyone has had a fantastic summer, and that I assume most of you are back to school now, or work, or nothing, or whatever. I expect most of you guys to be back now. I believe most holidays have ended now, so here to bring you a little bit of a break from reality. I don't know. There is a big lore, Nikita. Check out the video. I made a whole story for this, which is kind of deep and dark, but people seem to enjoy it, and I had a lot of fun writing it. So check it out. But yeah, there's a lore. There's a guy who attacked and burnt down, and now is kind of sitting here alone without any family or anything, without any money. It's just like a poor lord of a broken castle. Yeah, it is Frimnor, it is. And I was so lucky that I got a day off from work today, which is awesome. So yeah, this is, if you can't remember from from the planning video we did, this is gonna be a prison and guardhouse. So I have made like a prison in here, which is kind of cool. We're gonna check all of that out basically more, but yeah. And then this here will connect up to the armory, and up above we're gonna have like rooms for guards. But again, there's not gonna be many guards here because a lot of them died and a lot of them retreated back to the father of the lord of the castle here, Lord Dennis. And yeah. One dude just wanted his friend's girls real bad and didn't go too well for anyone. Yeah. I'm not Hawaii. Probably not. They didn't make a wildfire, but they came in here. The Lord was married to a beautiful girl, and Lord Dennis, which isn't from here, wanted that girl, and basically in war and love everything is okay. So he invaded the castle with a little army, burnt some of it down, murdered the whole family, and took the girl. So yeah, that's a quick idea of the lore here. So yeah, we're gonna be working on this today, and hopefully we're gonna get to the stables, which is gonna be back here today as well, which is gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, just some small things here and there. So yeah, let's get back in. I'm gonna tell you when we start, Aqui, yeah. For everyone hanging out here, you know the rules, or some of you know the rules. When I start recording, you need to go to game mode 3, go to spectator mode. If not, I'll have to kick you. Which I can't, so. The Lord is the biggest simp, yeah. Basically just the biggest simp of Amirea. Just filling in the roof here. I guess, is this is the roof or is this the ceiling? Let me know. Let me know. Since it's technically like a part of the roof, but it's on the inside. I don't know. More like a, yeah, nah. Well, a white knight, but the girl didn't want him, you know? I don't know. Yeah, the Witcher 3 soundtrack is amazing. And it's so fitting here since we're doing a The Witcher inspired build here, so perfect for this. Where was that, Smelma? Something I've also been working on for these builds is to get a lot of the like structural integrity in here. Like, it makes sense, kind of. In Portugal. Wow. That's cool, though. So, like, there's a lot of these beams, and you can see that in here as well. There's a lot of these structural beams, and I think it just adds, like, a nice vibe to it. Hello, Bergate! How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't been streaming much lately, so I guess it's kind of my fault, but still. Is it inspired by the castle of the Baron with the wife? Yeah, the Bloody Baron, Kraus Perch, is the main inspiration for this. I wonder, this would be... Yeah, so let's not do that. I guess we would do that, but can I wonder if I can walk up here now. Yeah. But then the window is in the way, so... Hello, Bosnia. Hello there, Poli CS from Bosnia. No, it's... But still, Burgate, I haven't been streaming much lately either, so... But I'm glad to have you here. Glad you're doing good. So, I'm thinking this could be like just chambers. We can set up some small walls and some beds in here. And then this will be like the guards' living quarters. So we're gonna have like a small kitchen and some areas to sit and stuff. And then we can have storage up here, maybe. I think that would be cool. Actually, I'm gonna... do that, maybe? Just so we get some thicker walls in here. Hello there, Magic Geo, how are you? And Ali Hib? Alright, so let's do some quick counting here for how many guards you would realistically need for this. So, in the lore, there were 2 guards constantly protecting this. So, and there's gonna be... I'm probably gonna have another gate, I think down here actually. And have a road coming up here. And then have a gate, and then like a small yard where we have some houses and stuff, like from the game. So there's gonna be like a village, and then there's gonna be a road. So there's gonna be 1 gate there, which had 2 guards, and then follow the path up, and then there's 2 guards in here. So that's 4, and then I assume we might have like 1 or 2 patrolling here. This is when before everyone died and stuff. So I'm just trying to make a theoretical number so we can build that into the guard's room. Solana is pretty good. It's cold and, well, it's not raining right now, but it was raining earlier today. But it's okay. It's been really nice though lately, so. So yeah, we have 6 guards, approximately. And then like, let's just say 5 in general, just for the dungeon, just protecting the doors and the Lord's chamber and maybe the Lady's chamber and stuff. So that's like 11. Let's say 15 guards. What do you think? Is that realistic for a small castle like this? 15 full-time guards? Because they would have to patrol and, switch out. I think that would make sense, 15 guards. I'm doing good, Jairus, how are you? Around a dozen? Yeah, 15 is just over a dozen, so. Yeah, I'm gonna show you on the map. So this is in the middle of a big swamp. There's like this rock sticking out, and it's kind of cool. And I've done a lot of terraforming to it. Because usually it was very plain and boring, and it was basically just this. Just like a little hill. But I've terraformed it and added some texture to make it more interesting. But yeah, it's here. Down here we have Asa, which is cool. Over here we have Roseville and Camelot and Seaford. And over here we have Krasberg. And then up here we have Clipstead. And there's more stuff over here that is not on the map yet. So let's say 15 guards. People seem to be okay with that. Acqui is already prepared to fight. But we're gonna take into consideration that a lot of the guards were killed during the siege. And probably a lot have left since the Lord is clearly crazy. He's not a good Lord. So he's probably not treating them right, and hence a lot of them probably have gone off, and not a lot of guards has come in to stay here. So I imagine we do 15 beds and half of them are used, if that makes sense. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That didn't go as planned. Maybe we'll do bunk beds. We can do bunk beds, yeah. There's something weird on the server though. When you break the bed, you only break like the lower one. Oh man. Probably don't need that. So let's do, this is 6, so that would be 12 total in here. And then maybe we can do like some lower rank, like squires or something, up in the attic here. Yeah, so you could probably have some like, yeah, as you said, thugs and stuff. Alright, and then we need to support them, so I guess we're doing that. Oh, and they need to be fed there as well. It must be nice to live in a place where warm weather doesn't... Well, we had some big fires over the years here as well, but nothing like in California or something. Hello there, legendary porpoise. How are you, dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's no lore behind the blue window frames other than they look good. So the Lord probably wanted them. Lord Boulder, which is a guy who lived here before the siege and is now dead. His head should be resting on the first gate, so I'm going to add that once we get to the first gate of the castle here. And apart from that, he's pretty much gone. And probably he likes some blue windows. Hello there, Absteer. Absteer? I don't know if I said that correct or not. That's a good one, dude. We could do that. We could do some blue dyes and stuff, yeah. Maybe there's like this blue flower or something grows naturally in the swamps. That's a good idea. Yeah, blue would probably be pretty expensive, yeah. That's why they have a blue carpet in here as well. Actually, no. Let's not do that. It's gonna look shabby after all. I don't know. Well, if you have to pick it up, you don't know. I'm just kidding. Or it could be lapis lazuli in the bedrock here. I always thought that lapis lazuli was just like a thing Notch came up with in Minecraft, but it turns out it's actually a real rock, which is pretty cool. I saw it when I was out traveling. We were at the place where they found it, or where it's found. Hey Waldo, hello. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Stasis Tinctoria, is that... That sounds like the Latin name for something. And maybe, I don't know, having swords laying on the ground? Maybe. Just to add like a little bit of stuff to this. Aren't we all, Porpoise, at work trying to not work? Yeah. And chess is very popular in Amirea, so maybe they're playing some chess in here. That's kind of cool. And yeah, and then just since we can, and since we're kind of going with the entire vibe here, let's put in some cobwebs. Maybe we'll put some paintings in here as well. Is there any like broken down paintings? That would be epic. There might be some here. Some of these are pretty cool. You can ask, and I'm not able to give you a proper answer. Oh man, I didn't think about that. The circle comes straight down where I plan to have... the fireplace. I'm gonna change the position of the stair then. The thing is, the overlay I'm using, the bump map, is custom and I'm not able to give it away, and it's not downloadable. So I've basically gotten it from the dude who makes it, and I'm not able to tell you who made it and how to get it. So, I'm sorry. Conquest Crew needs to come up with a monopoly. Yeah. Now I guess we could add like... a little wall here. I like these walls because they're like super simple and kind of just tells a story of a poor area in a way. Let's do that. That are a bump map, yeah. What I found out though, let me see here. Shader options, surface options. I think it's this one. Look at this. Yeah. That's pretty insane, right? Like, that's insane. Look at that. It's very glitchy though. but it's kind of cool. Let's turn that off again. No, this one is not by Trilton. That's he's the shader guy maker. Maybe he has made a few bump maps as well. He might have done that. It's really good with that kind of stuff, so. Go. Okay, so a little kitchen area is gonna be here. Hey, thank you so much for cheered 45. That's pretty insane. Thank you so much for that. Or maybe they made it public then. Maybe just find it in Discord. I don't know. Could be made public. I've had it for like 2 years or something. I don't know. So maybe it's public now. Hello, Direct. So you're saying it's on the Discord server? Well, I was wrong then. If it's out there public, you'll just find it in the Discord, Conquest Discord. That's cool. How are you, Wrecked? Are you getting wrecked today? Let's do a little something and then... There? Maybe? Always, yeah. I'm getting wrecked too. No, I'm doing good, thank you. In which kingdom is this? So this is in the new kingdom. So I decided to split stuff up a little bit because we kind of like the Western occupation was everything pretty much, and I felt like while it kind of is cool to have like this big kingdom, it didn't really make the lore writing so much interesting, because basically everything you write is back just the same religion, the same characters. So there's a border going following these mountains. You can't really see them down here and down to the area here. So the swamp and some of the riverlands up in here. There's like a very flat rivery area. That's the motherland. And it's just like this swampy area. It's kind of poor, but it's allied with the Western occupation, so they're not enemies. So that way we kind of explain how they're not been taken over. And it's going to be more, I'm thinking like a lot of brick, a lot of like Slavic kind of architecture in this area. And then so yeah, that would be the motherland, and it's going to be one of the bigger castles. But I imagine eventually maybe the capital would be over here or on this little... There's a little rock here, big rock. But yeah, we also mentioned like the Toad Fort, which is a small fort where Lord Dennis came from before he was attacking or invading this castle. So I really want to do the Toad Fort, just like a smaller version of this one, which is not ruined somewhere. I think that would be kind of cool as well. So I think they would probably be a vassal, yeah. Is Toad Fort a place in Game of Thrones? It could be. It sounds like something George could have come up with, but I'm not sure. Just something. Who's bumping into me? Let's see here. So it might be a little over the top, but if we add dead bush, what does the dead bush look like? That's a dead bush, yeah. Okay, so who's here? Can I figure out who's here? So they're gone now. We could build a large Western occupation military encampment on the border. That could be cool, yeah. Yeah, I have a different din map, so I can't really see. But maybe... I think they're gone now, though. But, config... Doesn't look like I'm able to see other people. Nope. Because the journey map has so many issues with the server here. And there's like a problem, so every time you log in, the journey map doesn't know what map to use. And I think it's from the server. I think the server sends it some wrong info, because I tried to debug it and it looks like it is the server's fault somehow, but we're not sure how to fix it. And so I decided to just get a new map. And also this one looks a lot better, and you can zoom out a lot further, I feel like. So it's just a nicer mod, and yeah. No, because it doesn't happen on other servers. And it doesn't happen on single player, so it's only on this server. And it happened after an update, a big update on the server. So I know that it's something with the server and some debugging. As I said, I did some debugging into it to see what kind of information was sent, but not sure how to fix it. I just know that the dimension you said, how was it? The dimension the server sends to you has an hashtag in front, but in reality it's not. So if you relog, you get the actual dimension. So it's something when you like change worlds, and when you log in, you don't get the correct ID for the world you're in. Something like that. Kind of weird. Could we like do a custom carpet that looks like worn down? That's alright, I think. And I don't say that it is Diggy's fault, but it is most likely due to the server somehow. I said it quite a long time trying to debug it, but yeah. Let's see if we can find like a nice player head. Because then we can put a painting behind it, as Aquid said. So if we can find like a player head, we can do a flower pot. We can squeeze in a painting in the back there. I'll stick that one. Why not? Gandon's knuckle, yeah. I feel like I might be disconnected now. Yeah. Then let's add some rails to this, and I guess, whoops. Could do that maybe. I think it's alright that it's open like this. Yeah. And then it leads into the small library and the battlements here, so that should be good. So up here in the attic, I wonder if we could do like one big chamber for like the Lord Commander or something. Would that be cool? Or does it make no sense at all to use the attic for a lord? Or like a high commander? I don't know. Quick feedback, guys, please. I'm doing it anyway. I need to fix this on the outside because that doesn't look too good. Whoa. We have a prison. We have a prison below here, so I'm not gonna have another one up here. It would probably be freezing. Yeah, let's not do the Lord's Commander. Maybe the Lord Commander can then sleep with the Lord. Well, actually, like the dungeon and stuff, the donjon was usually where the word dungeon comes from. Was usually, or it is, the highest part of a castle, and which means kind of like that the prison or the dungeon was originally in the tallest part of the castle. Do some casual storage up here. Store some beds and chairs and stuff. maybe that's what's happening here. Aqui is sleeping in the same bed as the Lord. Yeah, why not? Actually, let me. Oh, we got that already. And of course, there's a lot of cobwebs up here. What is that block really? Purple shulker box? That's so creepy. I haven't seen that one before. Hello there, Timmy. There's an opening here, so maybe there's like... definitely some brown butterflies or moths, as we call them. Probably with... and maybe like a small blue jay bird has... seeking shelter in here. Oh yeah, it definitely does. There's a lot of textures and stuff to this. And here there's a big opening, so maybe... actually, what if we... okay, pretty cool. Just gonna throw out the gum. So I just think more storage then. Hello there, Scry. What is that, Smelma? Whoops. That's what I hate about the clothes hangers. You never hit them when you... Or you always hit them when you try to hit something else. That's kind of cool. I'm doing pretty good myself, Scry. Or I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Let's do that, and... I guess just kind of spam it with some stuff. It's kind of how we do this kind of stuff here. And since there's a lot of ravens, there's a big hole in the roof here. So maybe there's a few ravens that has moved in here, and... Yeah. There's probably a lot of goods and stuff from... when... before it was invaded, I don't know. So, yeah. That sounds good. It's nothing like chilling after work. That's the best chilling in the world. Well, the best chilling in the world is chilling without work at all. If you have a day off or something. Oh, man. Is this a wedding song? Like a traditional Polish wedding song? I suppose it's Polish, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's... How's that? Like... No. That's actually pretty cool. Hello there, Kebab Remover. How are you doing? That doesn't work. We are working on the Ravenhold castle. Is it Bulgarian? But The Witcher is from Poland, right? It's a Polish folklore, or it's based on Polish folklore. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Will you use Witcher Classic and imitate door? Yeah. That's the plan. No. It's really not. Oh man, this interior here. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but when I'm starting a new project, it's just amazing to me, because I feel like every time I start a new project, I improve. And like, the vibes we're creating here is, to me, like the best I've ever done. But I feel like with every single project we do the same. And I'm so happy to always, like, to start this new project is so amazing, so much fun. Allows for me to explore more of the new blocks and techniques and stuff. Oh, look at that, that's so cool. I'm really digging this project here, guys. I'm sure you can tell. I'm sure you can tell from my enthusiasm on this, but... Like, you know you like a project when you constantly keep drawing it and make floor plans and think about it too often. Man, I'm digging it. Thank you, Kebab Remover. And I just kind of can imagine when the Don John sticks up, it's going to be a little taller than that. To see that in the back. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool when that sticks up. It's going to be like a thick tower, like it with double C's. But I want to discuss a little thing. Yeah, I know, Akui, I know. The bottom floor right there isn't done yet. I want to discuss something that I saw a comment on my video from yesterday on, and it kind of... I disagree with the person, but I understand the standpoint. So basically what this dude was saying, or girl, was that I hope I don't do as someone, I'm not going to point anyone out here, which only builds for views. So that you build your build so that you will know that from this angle it will look good. That's kind of what they said, that this entire building here was basically just so I could take a nice screenshot for a thumbnail. So everything was built so that from here it will look good. And his statement was that many YouTubers do that, and that's why buildings look bad, or they don't build too good because they do that. But then I was like thinking, why wouldn't you want to do that? Why would you make sure that your building looks ugly from this place? Like, wouldn't you want your building to have nice views? But I think what he was like, his standpoint was that he thinks that people don't care about the realism and the layout and stuff as long as the view from the front is good. So I kind of get that, and I think that good builders will take that into consideration when they're planning. So they will plan so that this tower is taller than this one, and you can see it from the front. But still, the tower needs to make sense. Like, yeah. Like, let's go back to Krasberg. Krasberg is probably the place where I've done the biggest, like, time-wise, longer perspective planning. And not everything was perfectly planned, but you have this temple here, which is very big. And what I've done is that I've ensured that you can see it from almost everywhere. And by doing that, like, what's really cool is that you walk here. I love this effect. You can kind of see it sticking up here. You see it a little bit, but then it kind of everything opens up when you get around here. So you get sneak peeks all over the place, and then you're like, wow, look at the temple. But there's more of those. First of all, you can see it from like most of the main roads. You can kind of see it everywhere. That's stuff that I've planned beforehand. But also, like, one of the ones I like the most is over here. So it's basically, I've ensured that when I walk out from this square here, I see the temple. I want to draw attention to the temple from the entire city. And I think a good builder plans with that in mind. And he makes a build look good, but still makes it realistic. Does that make sense? It was just something that kind of fired in my head when I saw the comment. I was like, I don't agree at all. People should definitely build for good views. Let me see what you guys have said. The views are keeping me building, yeah. Deliberate view lines, yeah. I think the outside view is important and something that people in architecture do take into account. But you think... Yes, that's kind of... You need to think about everything. You need to think about functionality. If you build a castle that's basically just a front wall, a middle wall, and a big tower in the back, just so it looks cool from the front, and you have nothing to cover it up in the back, it makes no sense at all. But if you make a proper castle and make it look good, that's even better. And I think, from what I can see, you guys... I know when you something you love, when you talk about something, I guess... Yeah. So I just like, yeah, I think a good builder builds a proper plan with view lines and everything in mind when he starts building. And a crowded realistic build has its place, but if you have nothing to put your eyes on, it's just going to be a crowded place, and it's going to look cool for a second. But if you have, like I showed you in Krasberg, where you can see the temple all the way over from the town hall, because I've deliberately made so that the road goes straight ahead and it turns around, but the buildings aren't tall enough to shadow or overshadow the top of the temple. And that's the kind of stuff that I think is fun. So it's just like, yeah, something I wanted to discuss. But yeah, back to the building. We have this small room here to finish, which is going to be connected up to this. I'm not entirely sure what this would be, but I think I'm going to do a pantry or like just a storage area. Maybe we can do pantries. What do you guys think? Ulans are definitely a thing in real life too. Many churches are built in places where they could... Yeah, exactly. You want, when you build your city, you want people to see the big stuff. I think it's more like it's cow's perch. You want a piece of attention, just... Yeah, nah, I don't know, maybe. I think, well, definitely the thing of creating something beautiful is what drives most builders, but I think if it has nothing in nothing based on reality, it kind of ruins it a little bit for me as well. So I see where it comes from, but I don't know. Wi-Fi? Do you want Wi-Fi in there? Probably bad Wi-Fi, Tom. But yeah, what do you guys think? What we could build in here? I think we could do storage, like pantry and stuff. Like, you just cover up this wall, and we could have small different pantries. You guys are so quiet today. What's up with that? You're thinking? Hello, Basson. Let's do that. Yeah, let's bring it all the way up. Yeah, we could do that. That's a good idea. We're changing it. We're not doing a pantry after all. The mess hall would be good. I'm not going to be able to put windows here though, because that would be a very weak point. I can give you a chair up there, Akwi. I think I've got my daily dose of Vigo. You can't have had my daily dose yet. You've just been here for like a few minutes. That's too much already. Yeah, definitely. I see what you're coming from. But yeah, let's do yeah, let's do like a communion hall, or like a hall for the guards in here. Just gonna do like a fireplace there to warm up this place, and then just gonna have like a table, I think. Probably for another hour. Tom? I get that, Nikita. I'm not able to watch streams for long myself. But thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that you will have a great Friday. It's Friday today, still, and chill out. We could have some arrow slits over there. We could definitely do that. That would be cool. Let me see. Aqui sent me some pictures of some interiors. Just gonna see how they did a fireplace. It's kind of integrated into the wall. So let's try and replicate that. So I'm probably gonna do. Or we could potentially do double walls in here. This is, well, it used to be the Western occupation, but it's not anymore. We changed it up a little bit, so it's not. Let's do double walls in here so we can get some different textures. That would be kind of cool. Let's do that, and then Aqui, move. And I think what would be kind of cool were if we use this one. I feel like this has like a Slavic vibe to it. I think I used that for Roseville. Shouldn't you have double walls to... Yeah, I have that for here as well. This building here has two like double walls. Let me show you. So I have done that for like many of the outer walls. So here you can see this is the wall, and then there's another block. So I have done that for some of the walls, but only the ones facing your enemy, kind of. So we'll kind of fix that now with this as well here. But then we could have arrow slits there. Maybe bring it up slightly. Thick, yes. We like the walls thick. So what if we do... Yeah, that would work. Well, the Baron isn't supposed to be here. He's supposed to be sitting inside. Hello to Runescraft, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's Shrek. The Baron is secretly Shrek. Something like that. Well, not today. I will eventually. I hope to connect up the AMP with Camlet at least. And then I also want to do a quarry somewhere along the road. So, but that's just going to be like a probably one episode thing, I imagine. It's so cool, the song, or the entire soundtrack is so like, you can kind of get 100% immersed in it. Well, it's not too fancy. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, indeed. That's kind of... I would love to do at least a quarry somewhere. Because that just seems like a fun thing to work on. Does that fade? Yeah. Whoops. Actually, this will be where they, like... Oh. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what she did now. I'm afraid Siri just sent message to someone. I don't know. Yeah, Siri is basically the biggest character in my content. She definitely is. Should probably... Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Whoa. There we go! MG Max, hello, hello! The table could have been used to bar out. That's a cool idea. You could definitely use this to protect stuff. We should make it more worn down in here, though. It's a little too nice. Yes, that actually works quite nice. See ya, Kevin Remover. Thanks for hanging out. Is there like a big dead bush in here? Yeah, that works. We should probably get the bard in here, yeah. Who wanna be my bard? Hey, thank you so much for subscribing! MG Max, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Does it go into your Vigo? Please, someone make that song. That would be hilarious. What happened to my voice there? It just disappeared for a little second. Hello, can you hear me now? I'm gonna be so rich if people start tossing coin to their Vigo, because there's not a lot of us. There's some cobwebs up in here as well. This is actually a sweet room. I like how we managed to make it feel so... Still, you can see how it was back in the day, but it feels so old and broken down, torn apart, kind of. Oh, Krasberg of plenty. Seriously, Scry, go ahead. Make me a song. So I imagine we're gonna have a road going over here like this. So basically what I've done with this place, which I really like, is that I'm basically just carving out the roads instead of the opposite way around, making everything ground and then adding patches to it. So you can see we get to like this super overgrown areas, and it's so cool. So cool. We're gonna get to, yeah, let's see if we can start the stables today. I need to take just a short break soon as well. Oh wow! Thank you for sharing those subscriptions, MG Max. That's so kind of you. The thing is, so this shape is very temporary, because I want to have more of a unique shape, because I quickly tend to go towards just squares or rectangles in different angles, and it's a little boring in the long run. So why don't we do something like this, and then do the tree having a sticky out bit there. No, let's actually move that in a little bit. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 3, 1, 2, 3. Please don't call me Viggo from Sweden. I'll have to come over and eat your meatballs if you say that again. People are talking about the swamps and horses and stuff. There would be roads in this place. I want to do the Toad Fort. Yes, I'm Norwegian. So I want to do the Toad Fort, which is I don't know, just like quite close. And I want to do paths between these, like so they would ride their horses in between those. So yeah. Being Swedish is a Norwegian sword sniper. Indeed, it is. Okay, that's cool. The stables is going to be pretty burnt down. So I think... How will I do that? Let me do a quick, like... Crows, perch, stables. Is there any good pictures of the burning stables? I think we're doing the bottom brick and the top wood. Let's do that. What do you think about the singer Aurora? Well, she's a fantastic singer. Let's just get the facts straight here. Her singing is absolutely amazing, but she seems a little crazy to me. Not gonna lie, she seems just like a tiny bit crazy. Amazing singer, maybe just like a wee bit crazy. Yeah, that's what I think about Aurora. I think the top part, so... I think I might do wattle and daub looking like this, or just the wattle for the top. Because the large beams, these ones, they look horrible when you do them on diagonal, because you get these ends all over the place. I think we could try to do a combination of this, and the ornamented logs. So if we can, like, implement some of that with some planks and some logs, and then of course we're going to ruin it because it's going to be burnt down, so it's going to be like something like this but just more burnt down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say that's the plan. Let's find some burnt logs. This one kind of works as a burnt log as well, so let's put that there, and then we should have this one. Obsidian works. Black dirt, the burnt dirt, peat also kind of works for the burnt stuff. The acacia beam, you can use that in some places. And that one. I think that should be enough to work. Okay guys, we're gonna take a few minutes break. I just need to stretch my legs, fill up my glass of water again, and we're gonna get straight into building the stable. So hang tight guys, I will see you in just a little second. Hey guys, we are back, ready to do a little bit of building. So yeah, I should actually turn on the replay mod straight away so we can just get started. Why not? I've put a gum in my mouth, which is good. Get out of the server here. Oh, that would be cool if we do like a tree trunk house. That would be hilarious. Alright, let's get cracking, shall we? Good, Aqui. That's good to hear. Good girl today. Actually, I suppose we could save some time by just doing a layer and then stacking it. Hello to Inoshita, that's been a while. Hope you're doing great today. So what I found is that when I'm doing these burnt down ruined buildings, it's kind of helpful to do the building without being burnt down to begin with. That makes sense. So I'm trying to at least create like the structure of the building. Stack 4 up, that will be right. Yeah. Gonna bring in some corner blocks here. Well, I'm glad you like them. Monsterfish has done an amazing job on the textures. Okay, so let's say we go out 5 there. 5 and then again more. Now let's do that. Oh, hello. Imagine if people could go game mode 3 in real life. Oh, just imagine that. That would be a horrible world to live in. But people would behave so nice, because people could be looking at you all the time. Oh, oops. Here we go. The reason why I'm doing these beams now is that we can create this, as I said, like the shape, the structure of the stable. And then it's easier to then ruin it and still make it feel like proper stable. Five Nights at Vigo. That would be fun if I could be the only one to be in game mode 3. That would be really fun. So let's try to create some of these, because I imagine the stables are like maybe the most ruined part of the castle. Can I just copy pasta this? Copy, paste. I would spy on every one of you guys if I could. If I were in game mode 3. So now the tricky part kind of begins. Imagine maybe the side here is... You know what, let's just get the walls up and then we will ruin it later. I think that would be easier. See us, Cry. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. If I had game mode 3, you know, I could just scroll the wheel and get super fast. Could get from here to Asia in 3 minutes. Or just TP, yeah. You know how you're in game mode 1, you can just like auto TP to people? As you're in spectator, you can TP to people in survival. I don't see the problem here. Okay, so let's now bring in the cool guys. So I imagine maybe this one is really burnt. What's really cool about this one is that you can make these sticky up bits. And that looks really cool as a burnt down feature. So maybe we'll save a little bit of this wall here. But then maybe this part over here is also very burnt down. That's not so nice to say, Acqui. I'm not gonna have that there. I'm joking. Does that look burnt? Yeah. I think that would be good. Well, in that case, thank you so much. Let's actually just add in a little bit of this. I like adding some small textures here and there. Ender Scrimer, hello, welcome. Is there like a black brick? I doubt. Whoa. Brick. Well... that doesn't work at all. Oh yeah. That kind of works. And it's gonna all look a lot better once we add the roof to this. Because the roof is kind of easy actually to add the burnt feature to, I feel like. Yeah, that's okay. We also have this, the weather planks, and we got ash planks. That kind of works as well. Actually, it's this one that's... yeah. Hey, Casey. Kinda busy now. Let's see. Well, if you're into stream, Casey, I guess you can ask me. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah. But yeah, I wanted to use these a little bit as well, for the not so burnt parts. Welcome back, Vleedy stuff. Hello, Lord Birkelon. That is pretty good. It's pretty good. Not hurting yet, but tomorrow will probably be rough, I imagine. And Waldo, hello. I'll get into that in a little bit, Waldo, I think. That sounds like an interesting question. It just requires a little bit more brain power than what I can use while building here. So remind me in just a little bit. Podcrash Casey, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. So here's one of the few windows that actually survived the fire here. It was kind of cool. Welcome back, Frimnor. Alright, so let's... Here I want to do like a wooden extension, but this is going to be all burnt down more or less. So we'll do that and then... So there's that, and that's gonna be... I think that's gonna be like the main entrance to the stables. Hey, Triceratops, hello dude. Thanks so much for the follow. For Flying Garden Chair. Okay, that's a fun name though. Yeah, so how are we gonna do this? I imagine everything here is completely burnt to crisps, so just remove all of this. It's so tricky building burnt down houses. I really recommend trying it, guys, because it is quite fun, but it's so hard to make it feel burnt down instead of just a messy building. So here there'll probably be a window, but it's probably more or less ruined. Well, the terrain I have is pre-populated, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. But sometimes I use World Edit, just brush out an area and then / replace. You can use overlay as well. There are plenty of ways of doing your terrain, but usually I do it by hand. Yeah, just put every hard part of a building into one. That just sounds like a fun time, Jimmy. A curved, leaning, burning house. Yes. The ultimate building challenge. Whoops. Okay, let me read Voldo's question here. In the lore, were there always wooden palisades instead of stone brick walls, or was it expensive to make? So I think, do you mean these? The walls around? I don't know. I know that I should have given that a little bit more thought, but I just kind of did that because that's how Cross Perch is. And I haven't really been able to figure out why they would do that, because it's not really good defense, because you're not really able to defend them. Yeah, so it's not really practical. So, but I think maybe the lore is that the marsh area, the marshlands, the motherland it's not rich. So maybe there's something there. Maybe they can't afford the actual like big stone bricks, or maybe it's like a combination of falling apart, but also, yeah. I think I'm going to leave that like that, and then just start adding the roof to it. But I think I'm going to do that in 2 separate recordings. The swamp is kind of a good defense already, yeah. Why don't we just actually do the roof properly, and then we can go back and pick holes in it? But I'm gonna do it like super simple, because I'm just gonna do the simplest way, not taking into consideration the gaps in between and stuff. Thank you, Waldo. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of looking like a Moth and Bailey now, because it's up on a hill and it's just like a wooden palisade around. Yeah. So I guess it's not really as unrealistic, but there's not too much defense going on in the build itself. It's a very wonky chimney. There's a lot of wonky chimneys here. Some of them has been broken by the war, or whatever you want to call it. And Stuffer, go to game mode 3, please, as Aqui is telling you. P deny. How do you say that? I can do that. It's just that people know this, but when I'm in my world building, I do replays, and I don't want all the characters on the screen. Okay, so we got that. Then we have this one. So when there's big burns, you can use that. And then we do it kind of looks like burnt down stuff, so we're gonna do that, and then let that maybe even hang down a little bit. Oh man, it's kind of working. It's just so hard to make this kind of stuff look good. I think it's gonna look a little better once we add windows and stuff to this thing as well. And yeah, we're gonna add... We add some slabs in here, that kind of helps a little bit. Horizontal beams, yeah, we could use that and use these. Just kind of trying to make systematic mess in a way. That's pretty much what we're trying to do here. We can use some grey touch as well, because it's quite old, so it's probably lost a lot of its color. Faded a little bit. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And one thing I've also done in some of the other ones is to take this and add that. Just kind of looks like thatch in a way. So here's just going to be a big hole. So I think we're gonna... Maybe this part here between this beam and this beam is almost intact. How are we gonna do this? Actually, let's... Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's working. Alright. Let's do something similar here. It's kind of hard to see with the sun in the face here. Yeah, we're getting there now. That's for sure. There's probably more damage to the beam up here though. So let's... I did not actually, but I wasn't really planning on mentioning you as I did there, but it just kind of crossed my mind. Oh yeah, I should actually give thanks to you. So it wasn't planned to say that. So that's maybe why it was a little stuttered or whatever you want to call it. How would... How would I do that? Oh. There we go. Well, thank you, Acqui, for it really helped when working on interior, because it was kind of tricky and yeah, I couldn't remember a lot of it. Let's do that. Let's... Yes, this works. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't take too long for me either. But it's just like, I'd rather play Minecraft than booting up a game. Well, yeah, and Stuffer, since I kicked you, you won't be able to join my world at all. But I'll see if I can fix it later. But please just remember that whenever I'm streaming and working, please stay in spectator mode. I know I've said that in the past, and Acqui is really good at making sure people follow that rule. So, yeah. Now let's turn around and add some details to this. So. Maybe we can even add like something like that. Hello, it's Takio. Hello, hello. How are you? Be honest, guys, does this look like a burnt down stable? I think it does. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's gonna be for the interior, I suppose. You can add some logs or stuff to the ground. I'm not gonna focus too much on that right now. But that's definitely a good addition, so thanks so much. Gonna keep that in mind. Yeah, I'll probably add in a little bit of that. That's dark orange brick. Yeah, we already have some of that. And also, we could add rough natural sandstone. And I've also... which one? I did mix something into this one here. Which is that one? Yeah. It was probably that one. Thank you, dude. Yeah, burnt houses are fun. It's really challenging to make it still feel like it once actually was a house. I'm pretty sure the one with that was... No, the burnt building is something we did... Yeah, it must be at least a year ago. It's very close to the second brewery, close to the temple, and very close to the town hall, actually. Alright, that's cool. Let's stop the recording right there. I can find it for you. Let's see if I can P-deny. Can I do that again? I don't know how to undo that. Right. There is a burnt building. And I really like playing with this, how it burnt into the neighbor building as well. That was fun. But let's take a little look at what we have done here today. And I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon, because we've been over for like 2.5 hours now. It's getting pretty cool. And it definitely looks like a burnt down building. I'm gonna get to it after the stream and stopper. Yeah. How does it feel when you get in here? Yeah. That works. It definitely looks hot. I can agree with that. Yeah, that works. Again, like, planning ahead, the stable is such like a unique thing about the Kraus Perch, so I wanted to see it once you come in here. Kind of cool how you can see the burnt building as... Well, you can't see it from here, but as long as you kind of turn the corner here, you can see it. And that kind of stuff is what I really like to play with when I'm planning. That's cool. Probably gonna add like some small like windows or like ventilation shafts like this in the outside here, which is gonna make it come alive a little bit more. And I think we could go in with some some of these to add some depth to it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to have a big tree in the middle here. Like a tree that you probably could see over this roof. I think that would be cool. And then you see the Don John in the back again. See you, Frimnor. But guys, I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Is there anyone on we can raid? We always like raiding people. We know that. Let's see. Is there anyone on? Well, there's Draftmorg. Let's raid Draftmorg. Draft is such a cool guy. Raid. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Really do hope that you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next stream. That's gonna be fun, and hope to see you in the comment section of my videos. As usual, guys. New videos now and then. Anyway, guys, see you guys. It's me, Viggo, and I'm out.